Welcome to the wonderful world of triathloning. The triathlon we're going to be concerned with today is the symphony of swimming, bicycling, and running. Hi, I'm Tom Warren, and I've been doing triathlons for almost 25 years. And I think that I've found a way to make them enjoyable and to incorporate the training regimes into my lifestyle. And this I'd like to share with you. But first, I'd like to go into each complex sport and analyze them as such, as an individual sport. And to help me with this are three experts that are very accomplished athletes. First, Audrey Lavonis, who was the first woman from the United States to win the World Cycling Championships. Also, Mike Lavonis, who was a member of the United States cycling team and holds the record for the Tecate Ensenada bike ride at a time of 2 hours and 44 minutes. That's 75 miles through the mountains in 2 hours and 44 minutes. In the running end of the individual analysis will be Mac Larson, a physician at Alvarado Hospital, a specialist in sports medicine, and an accomplished runner. He's been running over 13 years and consistently in a 2 hour and 30-minute range. And I'll be doing the swimming down at the Mission Beach Plunge, which, as a matter of fact, may be having triathlon training programs right in their facility. So let's go down to the plunge and take a short dip in the pool. Well, as you can see, we didn't get down to the plunge, but we did have an opportunity to stop here at Lake Warren, and we'll take this time to give some land instruction in swimming. I think that's very important because it's difficult to see when the stroke is under the water what is really happening. Now, the main thing in swimming is to increase the propulsion or decrease the resistance. Now, there's been many theories throughout the years on how this could be enhanced, but basically what I learned 25 years ago I think is still pretty modern. And so I'll try to incorporate some of the new theories to the way I was trained. But basically, your position in the water should be as level as you can with the water level right at your forehead, this decreasing resistance. The pull should be eventuated like this. Now, the entry is always fingertips, wrist, elbow, in that order. The hand should be slightly apart so that it would increase the pulling motion. Okay, you stretch slightly, you pause momentarily, allowing your recovery hand to come through, you catch the water, and you pull and you push. Now in the modern terminology, they would call this a down sweep, an in sweep, and a lift. But basically, if the movement is the same, it doesn't matter what the terminology is used. Through here is the recovery where your hand is relaxed, you catch, pull, push again. Now in the leg kick, I believe in the one-beat kick to decrease the resistance and not take so much energy in your propulsion. You have to admit that your leg kick is going to give you much less propulsion than your arm pull. So I advocate, especially in triathlons where you have a long swim, the one-beat kick. As far as the breathing, I advocate the one-side breathing instead of the bilateral because you get much more oxygen. Another important point that I'd like to illustrate, and we will further illustrate it in the pool, are the turns. I think the flip turn is of paramount importance because it keeps you from losing momentum in the pool. You're able to continue your stroke and you're able to continue the swim as if it was a long swim instead of a bunch of one-lap swims. The way to do a grab turn is to come into the wall like this. You grab with both hands, not touching the pool. You pull in, and then you do a flip, and as you come back, you actually back into the pool's edge, and you corkscrew off. The grab turn is basically just the end of the flip turn. Now let's go in the pool and see how it looks.